Have you ever dreamed about working from the comfort of your own home, but then that little voice pops in your head and says, yeah, but I don't have the experience? Well, today we are kicking that door wide open to show you some amazing remote jobs that are absolutely perfect for beginners.
You know, that's probably the number one thing I hear from people. This idea that you need a huge resume or some kind of special degree to even think about landing a remote job. It's a really common thought, but honestly, it's what stops so many people from even trying.
So if that's a thought that's been rattling around in your head, I'm here to tell you it's time to let it go. Seriously, the whole world of work has changed. Companies are starting to realize that things like passion, a fresh perspective, and just being eager to learn can be way more valuable than a long, formal resume. And get this, some of the opportunities we're about to dive into have the potential to earn you around $50 an hour. So yeah, let's jump right in and see what they are. Okay, first up on our list, becoming a social media manager. Now, this is so much more than just scrolling and posting online. We're talking about being the creative voice, the personality for some really cool brands. So what do you actually do? Well, you're the person making it all happen. You get to create the posts, chat with followers in the comments, and really focus on building this awesome online community that people are excited to be a part of. And the perks? They're perfect for a beginner. You get to be creative every single day, the hours are often super flexible, and you don't need a fancy degree to get started. But maybe the best part is seeing the impact you're making. Watching a brand grow and knowing you had a hand in that success, it's pretty cool. All right, our next job is something really special. It's all about bringing that personal, human connection back into a world that's, well, pretty digital. Let's talk about becoming a letter writer. What's so neat about this role is how simple and powerful it is. You're basically handwriting short, personalized notes for businesses. You know, things like thank you cards for customers or special outreach letters. Your whole job is to make someone on the other end feel genuinely seen and appreciated. And the perks here are just fantastic if you're starting out. The work itself is really simple and, just satisfying. The barrier to entry is almost non-existent. I mean, if you have decent handwriting, you're pretty much good to go. You don't need any fancy equipment, and you get to help businesses make a real, honest-to-goodness connection with their customers. Okay, ready for something a little more on the techie side, but still 100% beginner-friendly? Let's look at becoming a mobile app reviewer. This is your chance to actually have a say in shaping the apps we all use every single day. And yeah, it is exactly what it sounds like. You get to try out brand new apps on your phone or tablet, sometimes before they're even released to the public. Your job is just to use them and then give your honest thoughts to the developers so they can make them even better. And what makes this so great is you don't need any kind of tech background, you don't need to know how to code or anything like that. You get early access to really cool new stuff, and your opinion as a regular user is literally what companies are looking for. And the best part? All you need is the smartphone you already have. And for our final one, let's talk about one of the absolute hottest new roles out there right now, becoming a UGC creator. This is a job where just being your authentic self isn't just a good thing, it's your actual superpower. So what in the world is a UGC creator? It stands for user-generated content. Basically, you create videos and photos for brands that look real and authentic, not like a slick, polished commercial. Then they use your content in their ads or on their social media. And just to be clear, this is not about being an influencer. It's all about being a creator. Now check out these advantages because they are huge. You don't need a big following or any following at all. Brands want your content, not your follower count. You can create everything with just your smartphone. And right now, the demand for this kind of real, relatable content is just through the roof. You could actually become the face of a brand that you really love. Okay, so we've seen the possibilities. They're real and they're within reach. So let's talk about the most important part, your path forward and how to take that very first step. And if there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's this. Starting is usually the easiest part. Don't let yourself get stuck in overthinking mode. Sometimes you just have to go for it. So what should you do right now after this is over? It's simple. Here are your next 2 steps. First, just think about the 4 jobs we talked about. Which one got you the most excited? Just pick a favorite. Second, to help you get going, we've put together some really helpful resources for you in the pinned comment right below. Go check it out. And that's it. You now have a map to some brand new opportunities. So the only question left to ask yourself is, which new door are you going to open first?